Ever wondered what really happened to the dinosaurs? We've all seen the movies, with that giant fireball streaking across the sky. But the story of their extinction is so much more epic, complex, and fascinating than just one big boom. So, buckle up, because today we're traveling back 66 million years to witness the final days of the dinosaurs and uncover the truth behind the planet's most famous mass extinction. Let's set the scene. The world is a very different place. It's the end of the Cretaceous period. Dinosaurs have ruled the Earth for an incredible 165 million years. They're not just lumbering giants, they've diversified into thousands of species. You've got the king himself, Tyrannosaurus rex, the ultimate predator of North America. There are herds of Triceratops with their iconic 3 horns and massive frills, munching on lush vegetation. Towering sauropods, the long-necked giants, still roam parts of the world. In the skies, pterosaurs with wingspans like small airplanes soar over vast, warm oceans teeming with monstrous marine reptiles like the Mosasaurus. The planet is a vibrant, thriving ecosystem, a true dinosaur paradise. Life is good. But something is about to change, forever. High above this prehistoric world, hurtling through the silent vacuum of space, is a cosmic traveler. It's an asteroid, a colossal piece of rock and metal estimated to be about 10 kilometers or 6 miles wide. To put that in perspective, that's roughly the size of Mount Everest. It's been on a collision course with Earth for who knows how long, traveling at a mind-boggling speed of about 72,000 kilometers per hour. Or 45,000 miles per hour. On that fateful day, its journey is about to end, and with it, an entire era of life on Earth. The asteroid slams into our planet in what is now the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico. The impact site is known today as the Chicxulub crater. The energy released is almost impossible to comprehend. It's equivalent to billions of atomic bombs going off at once. This is not just an explosion, it is a planet-altering event. The immediate aftermath is pure chaos. The moment of impact creates a blinding flash of light and a heat wave so intense that it incinerates everything for hundreds, maybe thousands of miles in every direction. Any dinosaur that was unfortunate enough to be near ground zero would have been vaporized in an instant. The impact also triggers mega tsunamis, waves hundreds of meters high that race across the oceans, flooding coastlines and traveling far inland, wiping out anything in their path. Imagine a wall of water taller than the Statue of Liberty crashing down. The seismic shock from the impact is equally devastating, creating earthquakes stronger than anything modern humans have ever experienced. These global quakes would have triggered landslides and volcanic eruptions all over the world, but the worst was yet to come. The impact blasted a massive amount of pulverized rock, dust, and sulfur into the atmosphere. This cloud of debris, along with soot from widespread wildfires ignited by the initial heat blast, spread around the globe. It was so thick that it blocked out the sun. The world was plunged into a prolonged period of darkness, a cosmic winter, that could have lasted for years. Without sunlight, photosynthesis stops. Plants, the foundation of most food chains, begin to die off on a massive scale. This is a catastrophe for the herbivores, the plant-eating dinosaurs like Triceratops and Edmontosaurus. With their food source gone, they begin to starve. And as the herbivores die, the carnivores that prey on them, like T-Rex, soon follow. The food web completely collapses, from the bottom up. The darkness also causes global temperatures to plummet. The warm, greenhouse world of the Cretaceous is replaced by a cold, harsh environment. Dinosaurs, who were adapted to a stable, tropical climate, couldn't cope with this sudden and dramatic climate change. Only the smallest, most adaptable creatures had any chance of survival. So, who made it through? While the big dinosaurs were wiped out, not all life was extinguished. Smaller animals that could burrow underground, like our early mammal ancestors, were able to escape the initial devastation and the harsh conditions on the surface. Animals that lived in freshwater environments, like crocodiles and turtles, also fared better, perhaps because their food chains were based on detritus, the decaying organic matter from all the dead plants and animals. And, of course, there's one group of dinosaurs that did survive. We see their descendants every single day. I'm talking about birds. Paleontologists now have overwhelming evidence that birds are living dinosaurs. They evolved from a group of small, feathered, meat-eating dinosaurs called theropods. Their small size, their ability to fly, and perhaps their beaks, which allowed them to eat seeds and insects when other food was scarce, gave them the edge they needed to survive the apocalypse. So, next time you see a pigeon on the street or a robin in your garden, remember you're looking at a direct relative of T-Rex. But was the asteroid the whole story? For a long time, scientists debated this. Some pointed to another major event happening around the same time: massive volcanic eruptions in a region known as the Deccan Traps in modern-day India. These eruptions were on a scale we can't even imagine, spewing lava and greenhouse gases for thousands of years. They would have already been stressing the global ecosystem, causing climate change and acid rain. So, the current thinking is that the dinosaurs were dealt a devastating 1-2 punch. The Deccan Traps volcanism had already weakened the planet's ecosystems, making them more vulnerable. The asteroid was the final, brutal knockout blow. It was a case of terrible timing. Had the asteroid hit a few million years earlier or later, the ecosystems might have been robust enough to recover. But it hit at precisely the worst possible moment. The end of the dinosaurs marked the end of the Mesozoic era and the beginning of the Cenozoic era, the Age of Mammals. With the giant reptiles gone, the ecological niches they once dominated were now empty. This created a massive opportunity for the small, shrew-like mammals that had been scurrying in the shadows. They began to diversify and evolve at an incredible rate, eventually giving rise to the huge variety of mammals we see today, from whales to bats to primates, and ultimately to us. In a very real way, the dinosaurs' extinction was the necessary trigger for our own existence. Without that asteroid, mammals might have never had their chance to shine, and the world today would be a very, very different place. The story of the Chicxulub impact is a powerful reminder of how fragile life can be and how sudden, catastrophic events can completely reshape the history of our planet. It is a detective story written in the fossil record and the layers of rock beneath our feet. From a cosmic collision, 66 million years ago came the end of a dynasty and the beginning of a new world. So, what do you think? It's an incredible story of destruction and rebirth. The reign of the dinosaurs may be over, but their legacy lives on, not just in fossils, but in every bird that flies in the sky. Thanks so much for joining me on this journey back in time. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the prehistoric world, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more adventures into the history of our amazing planet. Let me know in the comments which prehistoric topic you want to explore next. See you in the next video.